Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Two Player NegativeAE, and welcome to Steins Gate. Now, Steins Gate is a game that I found that is a visual novel type game that is almost like Danganronpa in the fact that it has choices and whatnot. But there's no class trials, which, you know, it sounds like my cup of tea, right? And it's also about time travel. Don't quote me on that. I don't know, and I've seen like images, and there's people that die. Based on my decisions. So we're just gonna start up and hope that we can understand. So it's obviously in Japanese, but they have.
ここでは真実を語っているんであって、断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか？
Yes.
ないなら調べるのだ。
No, I have.
ぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら、俺は慎重じゃなかった。自分の愚かさを分かっていた。あいつを失うことになんてならなかった。未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。分かるはずがないだろう。その瞬間の自分の手に人類全ての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことは分かるはずがないんだ。考えてもみるがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。人は自分で思っている以上に不動な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に生まれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。迂闊なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見て見ぬふりをするなと、もっと注意を払えと。
Pay attention. They're telling me to pay attention. Alright. いつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと。So I got this because it has choices. 始まりはあるか終わりはない。無限。星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅びゆく。有限。英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるの。歴史からも読み取る。And there's supposedly 6 endings. 陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てば、それもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるの。魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告とも言える。Interesting. So, there's 6 endings. I looked it up. What? Whoa. Let's turn this down a little bit on my end. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips into the asphalt. Yeah, it's hot here too. Earth to Okari. The girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. That's what I do. We were about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there was no hint of tension. We were about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet despite the imminent risk of death, there was no childlike features. I covered my phone's mouthpiece and turned to the girl with an index finger to my lips. I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Who am I talking to? Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged. いや、こちらの話だ。問題ない。これより会場に潜入する。
Everything's fine. I'm about to infiltrate the assembly hall. Well, don't use words like infiltrate. If the whole area could be bugged, don't say infiltrate. Still no reply. Looks like they just wanted my report. Or they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway. Yeah. Dr. Nakabachi got the jump on us, but I'll make sure he tells us everything. What? The organization is already on the move. I open my eyes wide to match the shocked tone. The girl turns slowly towards me in surprise. What are we infiltrating for? I sigh as I shaking my head as I rub my temples. So I tried to watch the anime. It just did not work. I don't like the... In the anime, there's like a huge sunbeam coming from the top the entire time, and I can't watch it, so I'm going to play the game to see if I like it better. We'll see what happens. I speak the painted words and pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it is fate. To others, it is the will of God. You can count on one hand the people in this world who are aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Radikan, which is just across the street from the train station. We're in Akibara. It's weird. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. Who was that on the phone? The girl, Shina Mayuri, immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought that an 8-story building would be so tall? I don't know, 8 stories is really tall. That's really tall. I turn to Mayuri, while wiping off the sweat off my brow. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Oh, wow. Thanks, Okarin. Who says that to somebody that says that? Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. Why is she here? We've known each other since we were both little. Oh, okay, backstory. Mayuri is 17, 2 years younger than me, so she's like a little sister, more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. What is the key to Steins Gate? That is my present wish. I'm gonna get so confused. Talk to me like I'm freaking in the 1st grade, please. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakabachi's Time Machine Press Conference. Okarin. Maruri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. How many times do I have to tell you, don't call me Okarin? Can we increase the text speed? But I've always called you that. That was then. I have since become Hoyin Koyama. Mad scientist. I like that. Mad scientist hunted by secret organizations the world over. But that's too hard to remember. Yeah, Okarin is much better, dude. Just calm down. In any case, Horin Koyuma is my true name. Besides, it doesn't even sound like Okabe Rintaro. You're weird. Cease your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it for it is stupid. And I also hate the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's blue pipe thing.
でね、オカリン、教え
So
てほしい
Okarin,
んだけど。
she's just playing with you, dude. So can I ask you something? In one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up. That's what I'm saying. If people want to call you something, they'll just keep calling you that.
何が始まるの？
What are we doing here?
お前はそれも知らずここま
Wait,
で
you
俺について
followed
きた
me here without knowing why? She nods without dropping her
こ
smile.
れからここで始まるのは
We're
ド
here
ク
for
ター中鉢の記者会見だ。
We're here for Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. Standing in front of the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radikan, it is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt, but he is mostly treated as a curiosity.
記者
He
会
is treated
見？
as a curiosity.
で
Huh.
も
Press
記者
conference,
さん
but
なんて
where are the
当たらない
reporters?
気がするよ。
Mayori's right. There's no one here? Oh, there's no one here that looks like a reporter or a crewman. There are only about 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabachi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関による何らか
Could
の
this be
妨
the
害を受けたのかもしれ
organization
ない
working its twisted influence? I twisted my lips into a sneer. I thought Nakabachi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests motives at work. Our enemies won't miss the chance.
巻き込まれるのは
I'd prefer not to get wrapped up in this mess. Nevertheless, I'm interested to see in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon with my precious summer holiday. Migori ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. You wrapped
巻き巻きとか
something.
あ、それを言うなら
Oh wow, it
巻き巻
changed
きだ
without
ね
me having to click. Is it his birthday too? That's cool. This is cool. You're a little close, but it's cool. Mayorti is not as known to not only make bad jokes but to laugh at them too. She's always been special.
前より気をつけろ。
Keep your guard up,
おそらく
Mayori.
この記者会見
I suspect this won't be a normal I didn't even finish my sentence. What is that? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming up from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
地震かな。
An earthquake? Is it magnitude 2? What does magnitude mean again?
震度とマグニチュードってどう違うんだっけ？
No time to deal with Mayorti's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of fluorescent dust sparkling in the air.
爆発だと
An explosion? I can't believe it. Was it really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn it, I don't know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that?
なんだこれは
A strange machine is standing on the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and it looks like some kind of satellite. Did that thing cause the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabachi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he even get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff bursts out onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am.
近寄らないでください。
And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back.
記者会見は予定通り始めますので、もうしばらくお待ちください。
The proceed as scheduled. Is she trying to hide something? Her response is unusually quick, almost like she's trying to keep me away from that device.
俺は匂う陰謀の匂いだ。何を隠したいんだ。
I've got a nose for conspiracies, and this stinks of a cover-up. What are they hiding? What was that explosion? I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But because I'm scared, but not because I'm scared or anything like that. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayori's nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toy machines are laid up next to a plate reading Birthplace of Japanese PC. What? She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. Breathe a sigh of relief and then take out my cell phone. You have a cool cell phone, like you have like structural or integrity up here? What is happening?
俺だ。どうも嫌な予感がする。
I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's happening and I have no idea what it is.
ああ、わかってる。
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I won't do anything to jeopardize the mission. El Sai Congro. After I speak the words and hang up, I'm able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. The sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen. The other half fears the same thing. I put the phone away and look back at Mayori. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. Can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded. I'm going with the airheaded. I'm going with the airheaded one.
何をしている？
What are you doing?
あのね、ウーパが欲しいなって。
What the fuck is an oopa? That's an oopa? Rainet Karu 3D character doll series. It's a popular anime series with its own card game and spin-off, Rainet Access Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Oopa is the series' mascot character. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, almost like a deformed dog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me though.
やればいい。
Go for it. I can't guarantee you get oopa, but Mayori gives me a troubled smile.
でもね、
But
マヨシーは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
100 yen coins? Are those dollar coins? You need dollar coins to do stuff? 100 yen is a dollar, right? I don't know. I don't know what it is. My US problems. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Maryushi star. But who really cares?
だから、お
Then
か
it's so
りんおかりん、100円貸して。
Yeah, sure. She holds her hand out with a look-alike begging puppy. It looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say gimme.
黙ったれるな、まゆり。金若さん。俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
I'll show you just how harsh life really is. I open the capsule and take out its contents. Moira leans forward eagerly to see what I got.
あー、ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパ。
A metal oopa.
それはレアなのか？
すごく。
While I examine the metal oopa, a boy who was watching tries his luck on the same Rainet machine.
あー、普通のウーパだ。
Looks at my metal oopa in resentment. You never go after the same one. You never, if someone gets something rare from a machine, scrap that machine, dude. It's gone. It's over. You go to the next one. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid.
ではまゆりにくれてやろう。
I give this creature of metal to you. That's not an ugly, cute creature. That's just a cute creature. I don't know if he's ugly. Honestly, I don't want it.
本当いいのオカリン。
Honto? I noticed that honto means
今日ま
really.
だ
The name's Hoin Kuruma.
ありがとうオカリン。
I'm thinking I just let them speak when they speak, and then I read the other stuff. Is she doing it on purpose?
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
Arigato gozaimasu. I hear the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
Sounds like they're starting. I'm interested. I head to the stairs. Mayori doesn't follow.
行くぞ、まゆり。
待って待って。名前書かなくちゃ。
She's preoccupied with the metal oompa. I go on ahead. Why?
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
Huh. Thank you. Good. Big round of applause. I like it. Dr. Nakabachi enters to sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
Thank you all for coming. Nakabashi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論を
Now then,
お教え
ladies
し
and
よう。
gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century.
タイムマシン？
Did he really build a time machine? That's the good question. It seems as though he did, because there's a thing on top that looks very much like a space machine. And whenever it looks like a space machine, appears after writing her name on the metal oopa. She's a bit late, but more days than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but there's still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabashi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine, or it's a trap. Because you said infiltrated back there and the whole area was bugged. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. My roar silences Nakabachi and draws the eye of every person in the room. Do you take us for fools?
なんだね。
俺が誰なのかはどうでもいい。
Who the hell am I?
今あなたが語ったタイムマシンの理論は
Someone
一体
who
何だ。
knows you for a fraud, that's who.
ジョン・タイターのパクリではないか。あなたはそれでも発
You
明
stole
家
the
か。
theory from John Titor and you call yourself an inventor?
誰かその男をつまみ出せ。
Someone throw this man out.
出ていくのはあなただ、ドクター。
You're the one we should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? Have you no right to call yourself an inventor? Wow.
うるさい黙れ。生意気な若造め。
Shut your mouth, you little pest. This is a fight right here. Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out. I turn around to glare him down. It's a girl about my age. She's your age? Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makase If you haven't met her, how do you know her name? A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine with an article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akibara. It was about a 17-year-old girl who had graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published by a major scientific journal. Oh, that's her. Okay. Girl genius, Makase Kurisu. I recognized the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back with a stern expression.
ちょっと来てくれませんか?
Could you come with me for a moment? What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means no.
貴様、機関の人間か?
You're with the organization?
まさかここまで手が回っているとは。俺としたことか。
ふざけてないで。
Stop fooling around and come. Thank you, Kurisu.
Eh?
I found my favorite person. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. Must be horrifying or mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makase Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall.
ここで俺に何かすれば人目につくぞ。
Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then?
何かって何ですか? 人聞きの悪い。
What are you talking about? She glares at me quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there's no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like the chaos really does get my blood pumping. Heh heh heh.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけ
I
です。
just need to ask you something. Are you always an
それに答え
idiot?
る義理はない。機関のやり方
Is
は
that
分かって
I really want her to ask me if I'm an idiot?
だから期間って
What's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take up my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。機関のエージェントに捕
It's
まった。
me. I've been caught by an organization
マキセ
agent.
クリスだ。
Yes, it's Makase Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to...
ここはなんとか。
Suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't even have time to react.
何をする?
What are you doing?
あれこの携帯
Huh? Your phone's off.
誰と話していたんですか?
Who are you talking to? Her eyes pierce my soul, and I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Wow, this just got pretty comical. Recover. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろう。それは俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特別性の携帯なのだ。うわ
He's so cocky. But I'll tell you anyway, this is no ordinary phone. I designed it to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Huh. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieved my phone and wiped the cold sweat off of my forehead. Phew, that was close.
そう独り言だったのね
So you talk to yourself. Good. My favorite person, right here. Yeah, I do that. I mean, I do actually talk to myself. Is that not a thing that people do? Because I need a lot of therapy then. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makase Kurisu, the genius girl. I mean, I don't do it around people, but I do it sometimes. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with the strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier?
さっきとはいつのことだ？
What are you talking about?
ほんの15分くらい前。
About 15 minutes
会
ago,
見が
before
始まる前に。
the conference started. Nonsense, this is the first time we've met. I was with Mayori and that oopa toy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。
You were trying to tell me something, right?
悲しそう
You
な
looked
顔をして
really upset. Oh no. Is this a trap? It doesn't seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. Or it does seem like the freaking organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで
You
今
look
にも泣き出し
you
そう。
looked as though you're going to start crying any second.
どうして？
Why?
私前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
Have we met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. You know, now that I look at her, she has the same eyes as that other girl. Maybe they're double. Maybe they're the same person. If I show even the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
How do you know my name?
俺は全てお見通しなの。
My knowledge has no limits. What the? I am a mad scientist after all.
天才少女。
Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. Huh?
さらばだ。
Freaking reminds me of the Korean laugh, the old like 80s 90s anime laugh. The oh, freaking Korean totally stole the 80s and 90s anime laugh. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy. What? 4th floor.
機関目。
Damn the
あれほどのエージェン
organization.
トを送り込んでくるとは。
They must be serious if they're sending in agents like her. I ran all the way down to the 4th floor and checked behind me. Once I've been convinced Makise Kurisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが、
But I can't let them
俺はまだ
capture
奴
me
らに捕まるわ
yet.
けにはいかんのだ。
Well, then what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabashi's research. Darn it, research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. Hello? Yes. Yes, you are. Where's the girl? Let's see now, what is it?
ち
Thank
流
you.
を置いてきた。
What are you doing, dude? I'm more responsible than you. And you should be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but I got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that in mind, I took out my cell phone. I turn it on. And it rings just as I do.
メールか？
It's not just a regular email, there's a video attached. There's an unknown address. I opened the video file with some trepidation. Guess that means cautiously. There's nothing but noise. This is a prank? Or some sort of Makise Kurisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait. I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for even being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. Yes. I stopped the video and called Marie's phone from my address book.
前よりなぜ出ない？
Okay, so she's not picking up. Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again.
まさか
Don't tell me.
前売りをさらったな。
Did that femme fatale kidnap Mayori? I don't think she did.
それが
Is that how the organization operates? Leaving without Mayori isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me. There's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere and the moment I let her out of my sight. Well, you've let her out of your sight for 2 years now. And Mayori has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Horyun Kuyuma.
戻るしかないか。
I don't know what that means or what this guy is. A straight conspiracist. The thought of climbing back to the 8th floor is depressing, but I'll have no choice. When I got back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference had just finished. Nobody's on stage, and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayori. She's in the corner looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makase Kurisu anywhere.
あの女。
Either that or the same person. Can I see her eyes again? Give me her eyes.
今日のところは見逃してや
I'll
る。
let her go this time. Still, I'll keep my eyes peeled as I run to Mayori. Or Mayori.
前より。
Yeah, look at those eyes. Those eyes are exactly the same. Mayori, why didn't you pick up? We're leaving.
おかりメタルウーパがいなくなっちゃった。
Did you already lose that shit, dude? She turns to me with a florid expression.
いなくなった。
Ran away? Is what? It's alive? That's a little hard to believe.
それは
落としたみたい。
I think I dropped it. You see, so she was looking for it. Not like that really matters.
見つからないなら諦め
Forget about it. You can always get another one.
当たりっこないよ。だってね、メタルウーパはネットオークションで1万円近いプレミアがついてるんだよ。
Why wouldn't you just sell it? What is this? What does this do? If I click on that, what does that do? Wait, what? What does this do? Brings up my phone. Oh, I can just check stuff. Okay. Let's go back. And then I can just straight call people. That's crazy. Yo, can I change my wallpaper? Yeah, no, definitely wallpaper 2. Actually, no, I like the red. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, no, I boom. Oh yeah, check out that freaking edgy wallpaper. Toy worth that much?
前よりよ。
Think, Mayori, where did you drop it?
わかんないから探してるんだよ。
And even if we find it, you can't sell it,
見つけて
okay?
も売らないからね。
その1万円。この俺の研究資
That's
金
what I'm
にして
saying,
やる。
right? What is that, 1,000? I think it's 1,000 or $100? $100?
だから売らないってば。
I don't know.
マユシの名前
You
書いちゃ
can't
った
sell it.
し
It even has Mayoshi's name on it. Thus begins our search for the metal oopa.
トゥッテルーウーパさんウーパさん
Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I just watched a YouTube video with that. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know where the fuck that is from, but it was like it remixed it into a song. You know what I'm talking about? Oopa, oopa, oopa. Come out, wherever you are. All right. So this has been a look into Steins Gate. There's choices. Everybody loves this game and loves the anime, and everybody is always like, "Oh man, this is the best thing that I've ever seen." So I'm gonna stick with it, and I'm gonna see how far I can get. I mean, as long as it has choices in it and there's different endings, it sounds crazy to me. So it'll be a fun time, and maybe it'll be just as good as Danganronpa was, because Danganronpa had some great voice. I still don't know how I'm gonna work the voices because they speak in Japanese, so I don't know if I should talk over them or let them speak and then talk. But it's gonna be an experience for both of us, and hopefully the audio wasn't too loud. Oh my goodness, so much stuff to checklist. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are having the best rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next episode of this. Peace out, guys.